Welcome back to the channel. Hey, your name from Mattel Guns, bring you guys another video. Hey, listen, you guys already know that the Canik Mete MC9 Prime has become a lot of folks' favorite handgun. A lot of people praise by this gun, including myself. At the very beginning, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it actually happens to be a very, very nice firearm, and the recoil is amazing. It really is. It has some kick to it, but it's nothing I can't handle. Now listen, today we're going to be doing the unboxing, review, and first impression of the DPM Systems Recoil Spring for the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. Now this recoil spring is supposed to help mitigate a lot of the recoil and actually make it shoot a lot better. For the full disclosure, I did reach out to them and they were very nice enough to send this to me for a collaboration and review. They're not a sponsor. I'm not making any money out of this video. I'm not making zero. All I could do is just leave you guys the link to the website if you guys want to check it out. You're on your own to purchase it if it works for you. Now, a lot of people have already been using it. So yeah, they swear by this and they claim that it works. First time I've ever seen it. Now, let me just open the case before we get the shooting. You guys notice I have 3 of my plates already set up. Let me just go ahead and open the case real quick and pretty much show you what it comes with. Now, it does not tell you, well, they cannot show you how to install it right here, which in a way is kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, so pretty much this is the assembly right here. So all you do is, it comes with 4 springs. 2 of these right here, 1 shorter, 1 longer, and 2 of these right here, 1 shorter, 1 longer. I'm sorry, I was blocking it. 1 shorter, 1 longer, 1 shorter, and the other one is a little longer. Now, I do not know which one is the weight, which one is heavier, or which one is lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 shortest one from the gold plated one and from the silver plated one. I'm going to take the 2 short ones first and I'm going to test them out and see how the recoil is going to be. Now, I already know what the recoil is with the original recoil spring that comes with the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. And I do have 2 sets of ammo that I'm going to be using. First one I'm going to be using some, oh my God, here it is. Some CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket. And for the second one, I'm going to be using some Fiocchi Range Dynamic 124 grain full metal jacket. You could tell the difference. CCI Blazer, Fiocchi. All right, so I'm going to put that down. So it kind of tells you how to install it. So let me go ahead and break the gun down. It kind of breaks like the Glock a little bit. So this is the original recoil spring right here. And this one is the DPM System Springs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the first spring right here and then pretty much put it back in here. Now again, I want to know I'm dying to know how good the recoil is going to be. This is the first one right here. I'm pretty excited to find out how the recoil is going to be. I really am. Not that the Canik is bad when it comes to recoil. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, it has some kick to it, but not horrible. So pardon me, I'm actually trying to get myself situated. Let me go ahead and get my shooting gloves ready. Still here, guys, and I'm going to be using the 115 grain CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket first. me get my ears on. All right. So again, DPM systems, Recoil spring. I'm going to be using the shorter one first of the gold-plated one, and hopefully I can tell the difference. Gun is cocked, loaded, ready to go. Let me go ahead and get the camera set up, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I'm back. Again, I got 17 rounds of the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket in here. I'm excited to find out how it's going to work. Hopefully it does work pretty good. Let me just test it out. First round. First impression, I'll be honest with you. I think I'm going to have to go back and forth on another video using the original Recoil spring and this one. But honestly, let me put another one through it. Hold on. Wait a minute. First impression, I think it did reduce the recoil a little bit. I don't have a way for me to measure the recoil impulse. I've been told that one of those Mantis X system, you can actually remove the light and put it here, and you'll be able to, I guess, measure the recoil impulse. But I don't know. I think it's working. Hold on. Feel something on my head. Damn love bugs. Yeah. I think it is indeed reducing the recoil a little bit. That was the 115 grain CCI Blazer full metal jacket. Before I change the spring to another one, let me go ahead and test out a couple of rounds of the Fiocchi 124 grain full metal jacket and see if I'm going to notice any difference with these before I change the spring. Okay, that one jumped a little bit because I put my finger on the trigger and I didn't have a good purchase on it, so that was my fault. So the 124 grain full metal jacket definitely has a little bit of a pop to it compared to the 115 grain full metal jacket. So yeah, let me see how many rounds I got left. Let me pop 2 more so I can make it even Steven. All right, so let me go ahead and put the other spring. I'll be right back and give you guys another little bit of feedback. All right, so I'm back. So I'm going to do it again with the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket. This is the other spring. This one is going to be the silver one, the shorter silver one from the DPM system Recoil spring. So let's see if this is going to make a difference. It did. With the 115 grain full metal jacket, it definitely did. The recoil felt a lot better. So it did mitigate the recoil a little bit. Let me try with the 124 grain full metal jacket. Those 124 grain full metal jacket definitely have some pop to it, baby. Pop, pop, pop. So I'm gonna pause the video right now. I'm gonna load some of the CCI Blazer 115 and some of the Fiocchi 124 grain into each magazine, and then I'm gonna change the recoil spring. Hopefully, it helps out more. Now these are gonna be the longer ones. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're back testing out the DPM system recoil spring. Now this one is gonna be the gold spring again, but this one is the longer one. I believe it's the heavier one because it was a little tougher to get in. But it was, I mean, it's easy. It's not hard. When I mean tougher, like it took a little bit or more, a bit of elbow grease to get it in. 5 more rounds of the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket. Let's go ahead and pop some steel and see if I notice the recoil. If the recoil has been reduced. Oh my God, I hate these bugs. All right, let's go. Definitely. Oh my God. Definitely. The bigger spring from the DPM systems, definitely, with 115 grain full metal jacket, definitely help with the recoil. And I hope that you saw that. I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up and I'm going to slow it down so you guys can see. Oh my goodness. That was nice. That was pretty nice. Let me go ahead and try 5 rounds of the Fiocchi Range Dynamic 124 grain full metal jacket. Only 5 rounds. And instead of pausing the video, I'm going to just load him up right here real quick. And we'll go ahead and get the shooting. Just bear with me. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh my God, it's a little tougher to load him up while I'm using the gloves. All right, 5 more. Canik Mete MC9 Prime, baby. All right, let's see. Yeah, definitely reduce the recoil a lot more. By how much, I'm not sure. When I get myself one of those Mantis X, I'll be able to, read out what the recoil impulse is. That'll be nice. So let me go ahead and now change out the to the other spring. The other spring will be this last one right here. And the one that I have is the gold one. That's about the same size as this one right here. So let me go ahead and just change it right off camera. That way I don't have to pause the video. So bear with me for 1 second. Come on. There you go. The last spring that I'm going to test out. And then we're going to pretty much call the video a done deal, a success, because DPM system, spring system, actually, they work. They really do. So let me get 5 rounds of the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket. Let me load him up. And let me load up 5 rounds of the Fiocchi Range Dynamic 124 grain full metal jacket and test it out as well. And then we're going to call this video a done deal, and I'm going to give you my full impression and everything, because so far I'm actually liking it. It actually do work. Again, by how much does it reduce the recoil? I'm not sure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure. All right, so let's test out this one. All right, let's go. First going to be the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket. Goodness gracious. The recoil has been reduced a lot. All right, 124 grain, Fiocchi 124 grain full metal jacket. The 124 grain full metal jacket definitely has a bigger kick. So guys, to conclude the video, the DPM systems recoil spring for the Canik Mete Prime has definitely reduced the recoil. These are the two gold ones that I used before. Let me go ahead and put this down. Listen, I only have one camera. I don't have a cameraman like a lot of you guys do, so bear with me. So this is it right here. This is the shorter one. This is the longer one right here. The longer one definitely reduced the recoil a lot more than the shorter one. And this one here is the shorter silver one, and I have the longer silver one here inside the gun. Let me go ahead and take it out. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looked like right here. So this is this longer silver one right here, and this is the shorter one right here. You can tell the difference immediately with the length. This one here is the longer one of the gold one, and this one here is the shorter one from the gold one. So definitely different sizes. And again, this DPM system recoil spring definitely work. I'm happy with it. It actually works. Thank you once again, DPM system, for sending this to me for a collaboration and review. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, they're not a sponsor. I'm not making any money out of them. Full disclosure, I did went ahead and reached out to them, and they were pleasant enough to go ahead and send this to me free of charge for me to go ahead and do a review and collaboration. I get to keep them. Thank you so much for that. Again, they're not a sponsor. I'm not making any money. I'm not getting paid. I'm just giving you my first impression and review. And to be honest with you, they work. These springs really, truly work. I have the original spring in here right now. It do work. And just for the heck of it, just right before we leave, let me go ahead and pop 5 rounds of the CCI Blazer 115 grain full metal jacket with the original spring and see if I recognize any difference, which I should. I am sweating my ass off. Yeah, but see, the thing is that the Canik Mete MC9 Prime is already a smooth shooter. This gun really, really, really works. With those 3 ports on the slot, on the barrel, and the little chunk port on the slide, I mean, it gets the job done. It really do work. Except the higher grain, the more pop you're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? The 115 grain full metal jacket are just a pleasant round to shoot. the 124 grain, or if you go to a higher grain, now you're going to get more recoil, you're going to get more of a pop. You follow what I'm saying? If you're a shooter, like I am, I'm pretty sure that you could tell the difference immediately. Now again, I'm everywhere. It's only me here in my personal range. Only got one camera view, so pardon me if I'm everywhere, but you get the point. All right, now I have 5 rounds of the Fiocchi Range Dynamic 124 grain full metal jacket with the original spring. Yep, I'm loaded. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I am 15 yards from the target. So yeah, guys. So full impression review. The DPM system springs definitely work great on the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. Thank you once again to DPM System for sending these to me for our collaboration and review. I really appreciate it. If you like this video and you enjoy the content, you already know what to do. Click the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment down below and let me know what you think. I really appreciate you from the heart. To stay in the loop, you must click all the bell notification, guys. That way you never miss on any single one of my videos. With that being said, I really appreciate you. I'm losing daylight. I'm about to go ahead and go, but I'm going to leave you with this. Take care of your family. Watch your surroundings. Be careful out there. Stay safe. Love you guys. See y'all later. Yeah!